promote your content. That's what's fun about this.
Crazy. And one thing that I find interesting about RYS is you can kind of like I said, I call it googly love. You can wrap your site back up with googly love, and that will kind of clean out your link profile and sort of, you know, deflect a penguin penalty. If you guys want to agree or disagree.
No, that's the RYS shield.
Yeah, that's a good term, actually.
That's what you get when you're inside there and you're actually using Google to protect yourself from Google. I mean, seriously. And they said, you know, it sounds kind of, it's counterintuitive, right? Why should I go into Google, manipulate Google to protect myself from Google? But I tell people, if you watch the advanced webinars that are all inside RYS Academy, I tell people, pay Google for extra drive storage. It's only a couple of bucks a month.
I actually do that at $2.99.
Yeah,
worth every penny.
$2 a month. Pay for YouTube video ads, $5 a month.
Yeah,
pay for AdWords. Pay for AdWords, $5 a month.
What I love about that is that converts you from a pest to a customer.
Right. And so now you're spending $12 a month, right, to keep Google off your back, because the first thing they're going to look at is, are you paying us? Okay, so yeah, this is a paying customer. There's a credit card on file. So you become a client in good standing rather than someone that's continuously trying to take money from us. You're actually giving us money. And then some of those ads, you know, especially if you follow Zane's YouTube teaching and AdWords courses and all that you're actually going to eventually make money from that. I mean, it's not just there. You're not just paying $12 a month for nothing. You at some point you have to convert at least one of those. You're going to. Someone's going to click on your ad, and you're going to make money off it. You're going to make all your money back, and then some. And then the end all to this is that you added another shield of protection between you and Google inside of Google. I mean, it's beautiful. It's synergy, man.
Yeah, I agree with that totally. People who say, oh, or how Google says, well, it doesn't matter if you're an AdWords customer or not, we're still going to rank you the same. Bullshit. I don't believe that for a second. Did you have anything you want to add to that, Dr. Gary?
Yeah, for me, when you were talking about that shielding, I just always come back thinking about trust signals. And Google trusts itself. At the end of the day, it thinks it's the most trustworthy thing on the planet. So of course, if you just are pumping Google signals at your properties, yeah, you're helping to create a nice trust signal again to something that you may have hammered a little bit hard with some other forms of spam out there. So yeah, it is nice then that you've got this ability that you can just jump in and just create this lovely layer cake, you know. And maybe you've got some rotten layers, but you can always put the cherry on the top of the cake at least.
Hey, Marco, Gary, for people that are more interested in all the awesome stuff that you guys just said today but want to go a level deeper, there's another webinar or something out there. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, of course. They can just click on the link and go watch a webinar where we cover RYS methods and we go more in depth about why RYS works, things like trust flow, topical trust flow, the ranking score algorithm, the trust rank algorithm. I mean, we get really in depth as to why it works. So for anyone that wants to know more, that wants to find out what this is all about, it's all available. All they have to do is just click on the link and go watch the webinar or register for the webinar.
Gary, anything?
Yeah. With the webinar Marco's talking about, it helps to clarify more as to the trustworthy aspect of what we're trying to create here, and that's ultimately all you want your links to do on the internet is create trust signals. So we just in that webinar we're just actually lay it out for you exactly, including the nitty-gritty, exactly why the trust is flowing through like it does.
Gotcha. Awesome. Yeah, I might have to check that out myself. I might learn something again. I mean, there's so much in this course. You literally, to consume the whole thing properly, and I think have it sink into the long-term memory part of your brain, you almost have to watch it twice.
Yeah, and especially when you've got people like Marco who actually read the patents and then try explain the patents to us normal people.
Patents, that's an interesting way of saying that word. but so what do you guys say for, I've had a lot of the other people who are like, so what is RYS? And without giving away the farm, I would just tell them, hey, it's basically using Google Drive. And so what do you guys have to say to the naysayers, and what do you guys offer in terms of a guarantee in case somebody does buy this course and goes, that's all nonsense?
Yeah, well, we have a money-back guarantee, which is published on the page when you click over to buy the product. Of course, we do have this content that has to be protected because there's a script in there that's developed especially for this. If you go through the course and you find that it's just not for you, that the information is too much for you, all you have to do is request the refund before the trial period. It's actually a trial period. Before the trial period runs out, and then just request the full refund. Let somebody else go and make the money in your niche.
So I'm pretty confident there, Marco.
Yeah.
I've seen it work. I've made it work over and over and over.
I mean, just as a slight testimonial, trying not to be a fanboy or anything, I've used it, and having just ranked a result, I've ranked literally 8 out of 10 spots on a medium high competition word within probably 24 hours. I've done it myself, so I've seen it work. So, I mean, excellent work, guys. Excellent product.
I guess that could be the guarantee for people, is to say, well, we guarantee even if you are a noob, and that's an NOOB, you actually get GOOD at SEO.
Yes, that would be an interesting hashtag. Somebody could remember it all.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we really do believe that even if you are a complete beginner or if you're advanced, we'll guarantee you're gonna learn something out of this course, and that you're gonna know how to rank your shit instantly. I mean, and that's the beauty of it, where within seconds we've changed the internet and you've changed the SERP results, and you learn exactly how to do that. So that's something we can 100% hand on heart. You are going to learn that.
Also, I can't believe I forgot about this. Just as an excellent bonus that you guys were so generous to throw in, and I had this idea when I first left my industry. My first idea was a Twitter course, believe it or not. But there's Twitter SEO Academy, the whole thing, and I think SEOs are realizing now.
Promote your content. That's what's fun about this.
Crazy. And one thing that I find interesting about RYS is you can kind of like I said, I call it googly love. You can wrap your site back up with googly love, and that will kind of clean out your link profile and sort of